Hello, I'm back, and during this time, I ended up actually getting dressed because I'm pretty much at almost the finishing stages of my makeup. Don't really do anything too drastic. I don't really put anything on my face, like any kind of bronzer or whatever, because I am just basically worrying about doing my eyes and doing my lips and just getting myself ready for the day. One day I will play with bronzers and such and perfect it. There was this other mascara I was going to use that I bought my mother, and she said it wasn't good for her. She doesn't like it. Forget what the brand is called, but it's a pretty good mascara. I used it once. Um, this is the one I used to use, and I'm decided that I'm going to be going to a different brand. This is actually the New York line. It's much cheaper, so if you don't really have a whole hell of a lot of money, you can always go with the New York color line, which is much cheaper. This is like about $5, and it's 30 milliliters, so it gives you like quite a bit of time. It does state on here that it lasts about 12 months, so it's 12M. I'm not quite sure if 12M means milliliters or months, but I would assume it's months because they already say that there's 40 ounces, 12 milliliters in it. So I'm pretty sure they won't be repeating themselves with it. So I would assume that this would last you about a year. But again, rule of thumb, don't make it last more than 6 months. This is actually older than 6 months, so I'm kind of going with something that is really old, and I shouldn't do that. I have two of them because I kind of go between each other because right now I can't afford too much when it comes to makeup. But anyways, this is what the brush looks like. It's a curved brush, and it's got glob at the end. I kind of use that. This is how I do my makeup or my mascara. I kind of turn the brush upside down to where the glob is right at the end. And what I do is I start at the edge and I apply the glob evenly on my lashes. The reason why I go upside down is because I can get more on my eyelashes by going upside down. And I kind of start on the outside and I work my way in. It's also good to use an eyelash curler before you do this, because then it'll be much easier to apply it. But it seems to work with me with this kind of brush because, it gives me, it kind of curls it on its own. So anyways, I put another glob there and I kind of work it in to my eyelashes. Once I get enough on my eyelashes, sometimes what I'll do is I'll leave it globby on my eyelashes because it will give it like kind of like a spiky look, and it kind of makes it look like I'm wearing fake eyelashes. See? I don't know if you can see it, but it's pretty globby at the moment. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually bring it out by going over from the edge, as you can see, from the edge out. And there goes my phone again. It's my mother. Hello? Oh, thank you. Okay. All right, love you, bye. That's my mother. I live above her, so, I do things to help her out. But anyways, that's pretty much what you do with the mascara is you start on the edge and you work your way inward. Like I said, this is an old brush, so I'm not really getting like the actual what I really, really want. So I'm going to be going to get a new one today. But that's pretty much how I do it. So I'm just going to clean it up a bit. Yeah. Well, I warned people that when I did my makeup that it wasn't going to be the best because I really don't know. I really haven't had too much experience with. So that's about the best I can do. As you can see, it's not really the greatest, but maybe I'll have to do a better tutorial once I get a new one. But like I said, the older that the mascara is, and maybe this might be a tutorial on what happens if you don't do what you're supposed to with makeup. It might be a little bit of an example. I'm going to go switch to the other one because the other one's drying out a little bit. It needs to sit in there. So I'm going to switch to the other one. And then I'm going to do the other side. So you already know what I'm doing. You already know what I'm doing. You've seen it on the one eye. So I'm going to stop this video. And when I come back, I am going to do the lips. I tend not to use lipstick too much because I'm still kind of a smoker. So, and I like to drink stuff. And the lipstick I got is, the color I'm using is black. I'm not quite sure if I'll use black today. I might use red. I'm not quite sure. But anyways, I'm going to go do the other eye, and I hope that what I showed you helped.